Guys, welcome to the channel. We've got something different for you today. If you struggle with a slice or poor contact with irons, this is the perfect video for you. We've got one of my students, Raymond, who struggles with a bit of a left to right shot, struggles with contact at times with his irons. Normally they're pretty good, but he can tend to sway, which we cover how to fix a sway, some simple drills you can do, and actually a really simple setup thing that can really help you close the face. So watch this video. This left arm position is probably the main thing you're going to take away if you slice a golf ball, so make sure you stick around for that left arm position. If we can get that good, we can close the club face. Let's get you striking the ball better and slicing the ball less. Right guys, we're here with the star people again. Raymond's back on the channel. How are you?
I'm not too bad, not too bad.
Good. So what are we having a look at then?
Irons. The iron play, I think for me it's like this, 7 iron here, 150, even a wee bit shorter. Consistency of irons is the problem. So we'll hit some good ones on the greens in regulation. I find hard, I will either start leaking them right, that seems to be the bad shot now.
Leaking them right.
We've worked on the not hooking it left and pulling it left, but I'm leaving it out there on the right hand side.
Right. And what would that look like for the guys on camera? Is that a sort of straight right, or has that got a little bit of curve on it?
It's
right?
mainly straight right, I would say. In my mind it's as if I've left the face open.
Yep.
And it's gone straight out right, rather than having a fade at the end of it. But it's more a straight, I would say a straight out to the right.
Yep. And ball striking?
Ball striking, it can be a decent strike. The fat ones tend to go a bit straight. So if I hit the ball behind it, it seems to straighten it up. But certainly if I've hit a decent strike, especially off a wee bit of an uphill lie like this, then it tends to, I hit a decent strike, but it goes right.
Goes to the right?
Goes the kind of distance I expect the club to go, but goes to the right.
There we go. So if you struggle with a left to right ball flight, you need to stick around to the end. Once he's hit a couple, I'm going to show a few things that he does.
There it is.
So there's a perfect example, and we'll pop that on the screen so you can see a shot tracer of that. So well struck shot, you hit that pretty nice.
Yep.
But that's that leaky right shot that Raymond's going to talk about. Yeah. So maybe with a wedge you're still going to hit the green, but as soon as you start to go 7 iron, 6 iron, long iron,
anything like that, then you're suddenly spraying it about.
Spraying about. You're probably going to leave it a bit short because you've left the face open. So if we have a wee look, if you just do your setup for a minute, Raymond, and then we'll have a look at this camera here. This left arm is really, really important if you're trying to not leave the club face open. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this hand off for a wee minute, and Raymond would tend to externally rotate his arm. And what that means is that arm's twisted quite far to the left. If you think of the bicep's facing forward, the lower part of the arm's facing to the left, and we're going to try and do the opposite. So we want the bicep facing in towards the chest, this elbow pit here, heading over in this direction, so it's like 45 degrees, it's more inwards than what it would normally be, and then you might feel like your grip's a bit stronger. This little V shape between your knuckle and your thumb's a bit more on the right side of the grip.
So rather than the normal sitting out like this, you're looking for it to...
Yeah, that crease there being more on the inside is definitely going to encourage you to close the face. Alright, so we're doing that, slightly stronger, elbow pit more inwards. That's it. I'm feeling more of a relaxed state. This will feel more relaxed in the back of the shoulder.
Interesting, when I'm feeling that, I feel like I want to sort of close a wee bit.
Close, it's going to bring your left shoulder. And probably what we're going to have to do, because now that you've done that, you're now aiming way to the right, so you're going to have to bring yourself round, because you've built in a few pieces that are going to launch the ball more to the right, but close the face. So it turns it more into a kind of draw. Set up. First few will feel a bit strange, but we're there. Soft with this arm, round with this arm. Grip looks good. Don't do anything else, just set up and go. What we're going to do, just so we can take out, because Raymond would tend to sway quite a bit in the backswing. You'll see that in a few of the videos. Just to take that out for a wee minute, hit a few shots with your feet close together, just so you can get the feeling of the hips turning. Arms are good. Lovely. So that had a bit of right to left on it, didn't it? Yeah. How did that feel? Horrible.
Aye, absolutely.
And I think that's really, really important. A lot of people will do something or get a lesson. First 5 shots, you just got to give yourself a chance to do it and get familiar with. You're going, oh, that feels horrible, different. You just need a chance to get used to it, don't you?
Yeah, and I think that's what's key is when you give the drills, the key thing for me is don't take them out in the golf course and think that's going to cure it. It's going to a driving range or going to a practice area and practicing that drill.
Yep.
So it feels comfortable, because the number of times we've talked about something, I go out the next day, play golf. First 2 or 3 have been rubbish and I revert straight back to the old.
You're there to play good golf, aren't you? So,
yeah, I revert back to, so it's making sure that, you know, go to a practice area or go to a driving range and get it in your head so you're not having to think about it. For me, that's how it works for me, you know.
Definitely, definitely. And I think the more and more you do that as well, if you think depends what you're doing as well, so that's only changing club face really.
Yeah.
But when you did that, you were struggling with strike. So for you, for your swing, when you start struggling with strike, that normally links to the sway. And you'll see that on the video here. Raymond would move his hips quite far to the right. Yeah. Generally, if he struggles with ball striking, it's to do with the hips. So that's where the feet together drills are good.
Yeah.
Keep them close together, wee bit wider. Keep those hips centred and then go back to normal stance. Now we'll hit a few more doing that. So go slightly wider, arms in a similar position, bicep in, elbow pit inwards, grip looks good, nice and soft with that arm. Centred hip turn. That was close, the strike was good.
Strike was good.
That's good. So you, again, another reference point, 2 knuckles here, top of your forearm here, bicep inwards, elbow pit inwards. Oh, that might even go in. Best one yet.
Yeah, definitely that feeling. I think one of the drills I use quite a bit, especially as you talk about the swaying and stuff, and I've seen me actually do it out on the golf course, if I'm playing really bad, it's just the feet together and just rotate and hit through. And
that's lovely. Wee bit right to left.
A wee bit right to left. And again, I think sometimes as we start to widen, that's when it overcomplicates it.
Yep.
So it's just to remind myself is that'll get me the swing path, and then we start slowly opening up with that swing path, rather than, as you say, I get too inside and then I'm dipping and stuff. So it's just keeps my height and I can return, rotate and hit through it.
That's good. So this V's just on the right side. Top of the forearms there, biceps in. That's good. Nice centred hip turn, no sway. A wee touch thin, but the club face was good.
The club face was good. Yeah, I definitely can feel it's a firmer, stronger strike.
Yeah,
I can feel I'm hitting the ball.
That's because you're closing the face when you're doing that. Face. Yeah. That's brilliant. Thank us to your clubs. Thanks very much for coming on the channel. So there you have it, guys. There's a few simple actionable tips that you can take. That left arm position being more internally rotated, stronger left hand, all of these things really help you close the club face. And if you struggle with strike, something to look for is perhaps a sway of the hips. So if you sway a lot in the backswing, it's very hard to get the weight forward in the downswing and the impact, the pelvis forward. So an excellent drill you can do is hit some shots with your feet together. Once you've done a few of those, slightly wider. And then normal. And start to get that sensation of what it feels like to not sway to the right. Not sway those hips off. That puts the weight on the right leg. That makes it so much more difficult to get good contact. So definitely give that drill a try and go through that process next time you practice. If you'd like any extra help with your golf, check out the description link below. There's 2 freebies you can have. There's a free 60-minute practice plan and there's a free swing analysis via the Skillest app. So check out those links for extra help with your golf. And if you'd like any extra help on striking your irons, check out this video just here.